What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Captain Ronnie, back at it with the one inventory challenge. And, sorry, ooh, wait, where'd that block go? Oh, it's moss, that's why. I've actually tried recording several times over the past couple weeks, but I wasn't really happy with what I was doing at the time. Here's some of the stuff I did with our base. I guess the first thing that I'm going to show off are these two farms right here. Well, this isn't really a farm, but this is. And I made us a chicken farm and an official trash can. This chicken farm is pretty much a standard design from an Azuma Redstone video, but instead of having a chest at the bottom that I can just grab things from whenever, this is a dropper. We basically just have to walk back and forth on this pressure plate to get the items out of it, and I will set it up at some point so that it's a bit faster than one at a time, but that wasn't really a high priority for me. And of course, this is a trash can. This uses the same sort of redstone mechanics as the chicken farm, which is why it's right next to it. So anything that I put in this barrel will get dispensed directly into lava. Of course, remember that the rule is anything I put into a barrel or a chest, I cannot take back out, which is why I have a barrel up here and why it's okay to have the barrel. What else? Okay, I got these horses. They're both actually pretty fast, which is why I got them both, and had the leads here to keep them from wandering everywhere. I have some dogs. This dog over here I named Puppy. This is the dog that we saw over there on the hill last time. This is the only animal right now that has a name. I have two dogs down here, a third one right here, and then of course the two horses, and none of them have names, so if you have any name suggestions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. I only have 2 extra name tags right now, and this is where I'm keeping the name tags. And this is how I'm going to be storing single space items. I think this is going to be a nice way of keeping all our random junk out of the inventory that are useful, but we don't really need all the time. We actually have 3 different farms. We have a spider farm, a zombie farm, and a skeleton farm, and the zombie and skeleton farm are actually one combined farm, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. And this is just the little gateway down to the spider farm, which is over there. This is our first set of iron armor. I figured this was a great way to display it, and I will probably put some more decorations down here in the future, but that hasn't really been a high priority. I'm keeping our little enchanting setup right next to the spider farm because I found this before I found the skeleton and zombie one. So at some point we'll probably make a second enchanting setup over there. Our zombie and skeleton farm is actually here. I think 00's like right around here. So this is really close to spawn. Alright, so this is the little dual farm area. This is not very big, as you can see, because I have no idea how to expand it. Let me go ahead and go in free cam and show you how this works. This is the skeleton spawner, and this is the zombie spawner, and this is a custom patented design by me. I have the zombies, and they'll spawn up in this area, and then the water will push them down here, and I have water sources flowing to move everything to this area right here. It's a lot more efficient than it looks. So the very last thing that we're gonna do today is gather a whole bunch of netherrack and start building up. Because I think the best way to start visualizing the base as it is will just be to start making a skeleton, I guess. I'm gonna go collect a whole lot of netherrack, and yes, sorry, I'm about to throw out all these bone blocks, but they are very easy to get more of, and we're gonna get a whole lot of netherrack, and we're gonna start building the skeleton. It actually just occurred to me that I've never shown you guys our nether spawn. And this is it. We got a really pretty basalt delta. All of the dark oak over here is just me exploring around, so I've already gathered quite a bit of netherrack. So this isn't going to be any safer, but I'll be able to get back up. Oh, jeez. Sorry, slime. Get out of here. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This isn't going great, y'all. Okay, well, whatever. We're just gonna run. Oh, my God. Oh, man. There is everything everywhere. We are just going to run. So this is the way that I was going to try and find the Nether Fortress. I had no idea where one was, but over there is a bastion, and I was like, well, that looks like a structure, so I guess I'm gonna go this way. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. This is so much. And there's a crimson forest over here. Oh my god, there's a ghast. I honestly should have brought a bow, shouldn't I? This really feels like a speed run over here. Oh my god, and there's pigments. The live boys. Okay. Up here is where I went because I was like, oh, warped forest, and I love warped wood, so I was like, okay, this is definitely a great way to go. We may need to, like, genuinely forge a path this time, because I've only been here once? No. Oh, jeez. I've been here twice. The first time is when I found it, and the second time is because I had to get my stuff when I died to a blaze. That nether brick over there and right there is the Nether Fortress. Oh, jeez. I think I'm out of its range. Did it just despawn in front of me? Whack. Oh my god. This is not it, Chief. Made it back, dude. We made it back. Well, I don't actually know why you're out here. Can I push you back? Okay, awesome. Well, got a little dicey back there. But we made it back in one piece and with less netherrack than I hoped, but we survived, and that's what's important. Alright. Let me just replace these temporary blocks with these temporary blocks for a little bit of cohesion. Okay, so to make this a bit easier for me, everything is just based off of chunks. So if you see that I have the chunk borders up all the time, please just ignore them. I tend to play with them on when I'm building, and I don't always remember to turn them off. So just bear with me with that. Okay, so if you can see them, these thin blue lines are the start of a new chunk when you're going vertically. So I think I'm going to have some platforms start branching at this line, because that'll give us about 2 chunks-ish, like maybe a chunk and a half. And this is where we're gonna start building out. I'm just building the same shape up here so that we can get an idea of what each of the landing spaces are gonna look like. You know, we should have brought water up here. So this is what it looks like from the bottom, and let me get a better vantage point. I really like how this looks so far. I have a feeling that I'm gonna build another branch up here, but right now we're just thinking about the main 4 platforms. Yeah, any sort of decoration, any sort of anything, I'm not really thinking about that right now. I'm just thinking about the shapes. So we've got this shape, and let me try and build it. All 4 of them, actually. Y'all, this is a really tall base. And I think I love it so far. So let me go ahead and go in free cam and show you. This is the general shape of what I'm looking for. I realized very quickly that I didn't actually have a whole lot of netherrack, so I couldn't use as much as I wanted. And these are just the main platforms. I definitely want to have a few more branching out here and there, just to make everything look a bit more full. Yeah, go ahead and let me know down in the comments how you're feeling about at least this height, and how you feel about the vibes. Netherrack is not the final block, and I do want to add more. Right now I'm just thinking about the height of everything. And that's really all that I have for today for this episode. Alright, yeah, a couple things down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the build so far, how you feel about the height in general. And also let me know if you have any names for the pets. So there's 3 dogs and 2 horses. So again, that's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more of this series, please consider subscribing. Have a great week, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya.